What's up, guys? Today we're going to add some new lights to the 400. As you can see, Trent's here with his Sportsman 850. He's actually over here in the corner. But what we're going to do is put these lights on. I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to put them. It's going to be pretty cool. They're going to be underneath, behind the front bumper, which I just recently painted. But let's get to it. Okay, so these are the lights we got, guys. We got some Nightlight, I think is what they're called. I have these actually on my car, as you can see right there. And I've had them on for probably almost 2 years, and I've had no issues out of them at all. They're pretty bright at night, so I figure on this four-wheeler, it'll actually help out quite a bit. And I plan on mounting them back here behind these things. So the bumper kind of protects them from anything, because I go through some bull crap. But I have the bracket, I have a wiring kit for it, and I have the actual lights. So let's get to it. Alright, so here is the mounting brackets. Here's a little wiring assembly kit that I got, and here's the lights. We're going to put them right there. Okay, guys, got the first light, I think, where I want it mounted. These things just clamp together. The light can move side to side like that. This can spin, you can turn the light whichever way you want, and this angles where the light's at. I'm going to mount everything together, then show you guys where I'm at. I'll put another time lapse in here in a minute. So here's an issue I ran into. This clamp, even as tight as I can get it, with the biggest rubber pieces on it, it's still loose. But I think it'll work in my favor, because in case a stick or something comes up, it'll push the light out of the way. Because I don't think it'll move with anything else. And, you know, the wind's not going to move it or anything. So I think it'll be okay, because if a stick comes through, it won't poke through the glass. It'll actually just push the light up. Okay, so both lights are in. Show you guys what I'm doing with wiring harness here. Here's the end there, and there's the end there. They're going to go underneath over there. There's a little switch. Here's the positive and negative that I'm attached to the battery. And here's actually a relay. I don't necessarily need this, but it's kind of nice that it has one. And thankfully, since I have this storage thing mounted, I'm going to mount it back here, underneath here, out of the way. From there, I'm going to have to drill this hole out a little bit and just run the wire and zip tie it up. So once I get to that point, I'll show you guys where I'm at. Okay, so what I've done is I drilled this hole out a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to stick it in between here, and that way this relay can just stay back here. It's kind of out of the way, and I don't think it'll get damaged. Okay, this is bolted on. I ran the fuse all the way up. It's here. The positive's connected, the negative's connected. Now I'm going to go ahead and run all the other wires up along the frame. Okay, so I ended up taking all the plastics off. It was a lot easier to run the wires up here. I also decided to just take out the neutral light. So I have the light switch up here now. I won't have neutral light anymore, but it gets rid of that little piece. Weight reduction. Yeah. Okay, so here's the finished product. Got the two lights attached. The wires, as you can see, are ran up right there underneath here. I had to take this off, which you saw. The switch connects to this right here. Tuck this back in a little more. Need another zip tie, put a zip tie here. The switch, like I said, I took the neutral light out, is there. The relay is back there. Everything's ran up along the frame, zip tied up. Now, here it is with the lights on. You can't really tell during the day, but they're pretty bright. I'm going to go ahead and angle them how I want at night once it gets nighttime so I can see a little better. That's everything. I'm going to go ahead and put the plastics back on, and from there we'll be done, and I'll show you guys what it all looks like after everything's all back on. So I decided to keep that neutral light anyway. Since I didn't want to cut a new hole into this, and this works for that, I put the neutral light right there. It kind of just sits there. It's not attached to anything. It can't fit through there, so hopefully it won't fall out or anything. I don't think it will because it can't get through there. But now we have a neutral light again. Here's my regular headlights. There's the low beams. There's the high beams. Here it is off. Now here's the new lights. It's really hard to tell on this camera, but it honestly lights it up a ton. Alright guys, so the four wheels all put back together. Here's the lights down here. If you like this kind of stuff, make sure you like this video. If you have any questions about it, comment in the comment section down below. I will have links to where I got all this stuff down in the description. But other than that, guys, peace. Peace.